My name is Leban2026. I'm here to represent JP2026, and this is the project I have prepared which represents the wastewater treatment. First, before going to the wastewater treatment project, we should first have a little idea about wastewater. Water is one of the most important natural resources in our human life. It is necessary for all living organisms in order to survive. Water is very necessary, so in order to treat this kind of water, see, in homes, cultures, in homes, industries, and many agricultural activities, a lot of wastewater is produced. In order to treat that wastewater, we would use the wastewater treatment project. Now, the wastewater first enters the first step of wastewater treatment, that is screening. In screening, there are vertical bars, or there's a screen present here which removes the larger objects like plastic bags, water bottles, plastic cans, and all. So these kind of bigger, larger objects are removed here because this kind of objects, this kind of larger objects can cause some kind of problems in the processes. Now these kind of larger objects is removed from here, and water and this water enters the grid chamber. In the grid chamber, there are some heavier particles like stone, sand, and other materials, so they are settled down. We can also add chalk materials, and here chalk powders, because chalk contains calcium carbonate. Now in water it is iron. Now in order to process that iron, to absorb that iron, we use this calcium carbonate, these chalk materials. Now after grid chamber, the water enters the primary sedimentation tank. In primary sedimentation tank, we allow the water to settle down. We allow the heavier particles, there are many suspended particles in water. In order, see, we make the heavier particles in water to settle down in water, which forms a layer here. Now this layer is called sludge. This sludge can be used in order to generate electricity and in order to make fertilizers. And the lighter particles in the suspended water, here it forms a layer above the water. Now this layer that is formed above the water, that is called scum. Now scum and sludge can be removed by a skimmer and scraper, and this can be further used for fertilizing the crops and all. Now the water which is in the middle of these two layers is called clarified water. Now this clarified water will be taken here and it will go through a biological process which is the aeration tank. In aeration tank, an aerator is used in order to supply oxygen, air, and here it is used to oxygenate the water. Now beneficial microorganisms grow due to the presence of oxygen, and they feed all the impurities that are present in water. Now after the biological process, the wastewater, it is not wastewater anymore, it is clean enough. Now the water enters the secondary clarifier where the microorganisms, the larger microorganisms which help in the processing of these impurities are settled down. Now when they settle down, the above water present here is taken to the disinfection tank. In disinfection tank, chlorination process takes place. In chlorination process, chlorine or a little bit of bleach is added in this tank, and the water is mixed with these chemicals. Now this causes the remaining microorganisms to die, and we get a proper clean water from here. So in conclusion, this wastewater treatment project shows how wastewater treatment is done and how we can further improve it. So thank you for listening.